Hello everyone, today we shall discuss about gravitation. From the falling apple to the motion of the moon, study of the universal bond. Here you see that according to from here you can find the from the falling apple to the motion of the moon study of the universal bond. You see universal gravitational constant capital G. This is the mass, this is the orbit, the centrifugal force Fc. This is the taken mass of the apple. Therefore, the gravitational force is F equal to capital G m1 m2 by r square, where capital G is the universal gravitational constant, m1 m2 the masses are the distance between them. And what is G? G is the acceleration due to gravity, that is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Historically, it was the Italian physicist Galileo, 1564 to 1642, recognized the fact that all bodies, irrespective of their masses, are accelerated towards the earth with a constant acceleration. Observing the heavens, a shift in perspective, a world way, Ptolemy, geocentric, circles on circles, geocentric, complicated schemes to describe planetary motion. The new way, Copernicus, and that is heliocentric. You see, in this way, the revolution of the planets is shown. Ptolemy 2000 years ago, geocentric, they showed a geocentric model. Archibald 5th AD, early heliocentric proposal. Copernicus 1473 to 1543, definitive sun-centered model. And Tycho Brahe and Johannes Kepler, even this one, that is data collection and law extraction. Data collection and law extraction. So we are finding the Kepler's law, the shape and speed of orbits. Here you see the sun sits here. The two foci F1 and F2. Planets move slower when farther from the sun, conservation of angular momentum. And here you can see that del A by del T is equal to L by 2m is equal to constant. If the area, this is del T, that means planets move slower when farther from the sun. It is Kepler's law. The law of periods, a universal ratio. A square of time period T square is directly proportional to a cube of semi-major axis. Planet Mercury, Earth, Saturn. A, that is cube of semi-major axis, is a 5.79 into the power is 10 to the power 10, 15.0, 143. T in years 0.24, 1.00, 29.5 cube T square by a cube, 2.95, 2.96, 2.98. Newton's synthesis connecting the apple and the moon. Is it the same force? G 9.8 meter per second square. Moon's acceleration am v square by r. Ratio G by am 3600. Distance ratio radius of moon by radius of earth whole square 60 square 3600. Conclusion, acceleration decreases with square of distance 1 by r square. So capital F equal to capital G, m1 by m2, m1 into m2 by r square. Everybody in the universe attracts every other body. Vector form and the principle of superposition. F12 is equal to capital G m1 m2 by r square minus r 1 2. It is unit vector. It is the point of vector. Force is attractive points along this r vector. This is principle of superposition. The net gravitational force is the vector sum of individual forces. F(r) equal to F1 plus F2 plus this one. You see here this one. This is M, this is M, this is M. But the principle of superposition, the net gravitational force is the vector sum of individual forces. Constant G weighing the earth. See, this is attraction creates torque, where twists by angle theta. Balance T theta equal to F into L. Capital G. This is an experiment to show the value of G 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Cavendish determined G, which allowed us to solve for Earth's mass using surface gravity. The Shell theorem, simplifying spheres. To calculate gravity on Earth, we imagine the planet as a nest of concentric cells. Outside, treat the cell as if all mass is concentrated at the center. Inside, the gravitational force is zero. Forces from different parts cancel out. Acceleration due to gravity small g. Newton's second law, F equal to mg. Law of gravitation, F equal to capital G, mass of earth small m by r is square. Therefore, this will be equal to this. Therefore, mg is equal to capital G me small m by r is square. So, this m will cancel out, and small g equal to capital G me r is square. M is the mass of earth, r is the radius of earth, and result again we are getting the value of g as 9.8 meter per second square on the surface. Variation of g going up, altitude gh me by re plus h whole square. Note, for small heights re much less than re, we use binomial expansion. Therefore, gh equal to g1 minus 2h by re. Gravity decreases as we go up. The drop off is proportional to h. The drop off is proportional to h. Variation of g going down, depth. Note, outer shell exerts zero force. Maximum at surface. You see, the value of g is maximum at the surface, and after that it decreases 1 by r square like this. So gd in depth, it will be g1 minus d by re, right? So it is distance from center r. Distance, so the graph will be like this, right? So the maximum g is at the center, right? And in depth is decreases, and with a height it also decreases as 1 by r square. Next point is this one, gravitational potential energy, the energy of position. B is equal to minus g, capital G me m by r. Why negative? Convention sets energy at infinity to 0. To bring mass from infinity, gravity does work, lowering energy below 0. This is potential energy. This energy, see here, this distance, we are bound to Earth in a negative energy well. We need to add energy to climb out to 0. We need to add energy to climb out to 0. Escape velocity, escape speed, breaking the bond. Can you throw an object fast enough that it never returns? Yes, it is. Energy balance, total energy surface is equal to total energy infinity. Half mv square minus g small m capital M by r is equal to 0. Therefore, escape velocity is equal to root over 2 g re. The escape velocity of Earth is 11.2 km per second, and the escape velocity of Moon is 2.3 km per second. You see here, the escape velocity of Moon is less than that of Earth. Moon's low escape velocity, escape speed is why it has no atmosphere. Gas molecules easily escaped from the Moon. Earth satellites falling around the world. This is velocity, it's gravitational force. Mechanics, centripetal force equal to gravitational force. So centripetal force is mv square by r equal to capital G small m capital M by r square. Therefore, velocity of orbit equal to root over gm by r. Energy profile. Kinetic energy is positive, potential energy is negative. So total energy is equal to minus G small m capital M by 2R. Total energy is negative bound state. Field notes, summary and constants. The law. F equal to capital G m1 m2 by r square. Constant capital G 6.67 to the minus 11 Newton meter square per square. Gravity on Earth surface G 9.8 meter per second square. Altitude at height G 1 minus 2h by r. Depth G 1 minus d by r. Kepler's period law. T square directly proportional to a cube. Space travel formulas. Escape velocity p equal to gr. Orbital velocity p root over gm by r. Potential energy is minus g mm by capital minus g capital G capital small m by small r. Thank you everybody for watching this video.